Welcome to the northeast coast of Scotland, where wild beauty meets bold innovation. This is Findhorn Ecovillage, a community with its eyes on the future. And in a world searching for sustainable solutions, this new development is a living example of what can be achieved. Each and every home crafted with low carbon materials and designed not only to blend with this beautiful landscape, but also to protect it. Renewable energy systems powering daily life, an advanced district heating system distribute warmth both cleanly and efficiently. This is not just housing, it's a model for resilient living. A place where community comes first, where comfort doesn't come at the expense of the planet, and where sustainable living feels not like a compromise, but like an upgrade. I'm joined by Jay Caddy, the developer here at Findhorn Ecovillage. Jay is not only just a developer, but also the principal architect on the project. Jay, thank you very much for having us over.
Thank you so much, Darren.
It's incredible to be here and seeing it. You've been very good to us, sending us over pictures and videos as the development progressed, but it's just incredible to be here and seeing it.
Yeah, well, welcome to the Dune Ridge co-housing development of 16 homes here at the Park Ecovillage Findhorn, designed and being built by Greenleaf Design Build. It's been fantastic working with you guys at Core as partners in the project, delivering these fantastic raft foundations, which is net zero ready for the carbon reduced future. And it's been an absolute pleasure to see the system and for you guys to come down and for us to tour the newly built buildings and the ones that are just in construction now.
Very good, very good. How did you find the system, Jay, I suppose, using it? Did you ever use, I suppose, an insulated foundation system like this in the past, or is it your first experience with it?
This is the first experience of an insulated raft foundation system, and we found it extremely easy to use. It's been fantastic to be able to be a bit more of a DIY approach rather than having to outsource it to another subcontractor with higher risks and costs involved. It's meant that our team at Greenleaf Design and Build has undertaken the installation alongside our subcontractors, ground workers. So it's been actually a really good collaboration where we've been able to kind of step in and assist, which has reduced the amount of costs that we've had to spend on subcontractors.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, I was speaking to your colleague Rory earlier, and as you say, it's the first time you've used it, and he was able to put these foundation systems together just in under 2 days.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it's very rapid, and what's great is we can put all our underfloor heating pipes on the top here. It means that we've got that whole bit of thermal mass that we can charge. It integrates seamlessly with our district heating strategy, which is we're having a low temperature distribution pipes coming to these houses, fueled by a renewable energy center, and that will then come through into these slabs, charge them up, and there won't be spikes in the heat loads. So that's the heating loads of buildings sometimes have these high spikes if you don't have that thermal mass, and so we're finding that this system is actually going to work incredibly well for creating a really warm internal climate for the price point.
Brilliant.
So this is the Isotex HD 4423 block. This is made with a matrix of recycled wood compressed in with some binder. 60% recycled content in the recycled wood in the main woodcrete matrix, and then there's the inserts which are made from EPS, which is 100% biomass balance. And it was you guys at Core and the Isotex that were offering this 100% biomass balance option. They're similar U value, so your floor here on this project is 0.1 watts per meter squared, and the block is 0.11, so it's very similar. And what it does is it also, with your upstand insulation on the outside, that actually interfaces with the insulation of the block, and it creates that continuous insulation all the way through, protecting the thermal mass, which is also in the block. On the inside face, it's an ICF, so it's insulated concrete formwork, and we're pouring in situ concrete into that wall, creating thermal mass on the inside face of the insulation. So there'll be battery systems in this room here, that then store excess electrical energy, and then that can be used either into the houses or can be optimized for running the heat pump, which is going to be located out the back here. So we've got an 8.5 kilowatt Mitsubishi EcoDen heat pump there, and that's going to be all that's needed to power 5 homes in this cluster and 7 homes over there. So it's only a kilowatt.
Just the
one heat pump for all them houses. So that's showing you that the heating demand is very, very low in these houses, and these ones will be there'll be an underground pipe, flow and return pipe that goes to each of the houses with an interface at the house for billing. So it will track how much heat has been used from each house. And so yeah, that's the system. This will be a district heating room with heat meters from the houses. They'll all come back to one interface that then goes into the cloud, and then you'll be able to see how much hot water or how much heating energy you've been using for the month, or how much electrical energy you've been using for the month. And you're only being billed for what's being imported, so it means it's optimized for what's being generated here locally. We're using a Scottish grown sedum on the roof, which you'll see on the top of the roof there. It's actually a green living roof. This is sourced, so it's grown in the UK, and it creates a lot of habitat for wildlife. Part of this site considerations is very much focused around the environmental impact, because we're in a fragile ecosystem here in the dune landscape. And so that's one of the things that we were trying to incorporate into this project, is kind of a bit more of an interface between the natural dune landscape and the habitat, and bringing in biodiversity.
Overall, in general, you'd use core and future projects?
Absolutely, yeah. The core the merrier. Yeah. Customer service has been fantastic.
Brilliant.
I commend you for that, Darwin. Thank you for showing up for us and making this as easy as possible, because it's no easy feat what we're trying to do here, trying to build beautiful homes here for affordable housing as well, so new young families coming into the community here. That's been fantastic.
Brilliant.